What if the secret to getting everything you want isn't about getting more, but about wanting less? Today, we explore why abstention might be the most powerful skill you never learned. Here's ancient wisdom that cuts against everything modern culture teaches. It's important to strive to do good, and even more important to strive to abstain from evil. Most people focus only on the first part. They want to add good things to their life, better habits, more success, positive relationships. But they ignore the second part, which might be more crucial. Lao-Tzu understood this deeply. Abstention should be a habit in your life. It should support you in your virtues. For he who is resolute in goodness, there is nothing that he could not overcome. Think about this. We live in a culture of addition. Add more productivity, more experiences, more achievements. But what if the real power lies in subtraction? What if strength comes not from what you can do, but from what you choose not to do? Here's where it gets practical. A follower of Epictetus wrote, "Put at least half of your energy into making yourself free of empty wishes, and very soon you will see that in so doing you will receive much greater fulfillment and happiness." Half your energy, not 10%, not when you have time left over. Half. Most people spend 90% of their energy chasing things they think they want, and maybe 10% eliminating what's obviously bad for them. But this wisdom suggests the opposite ratio might work better. Think about your empty wishes, the desires that consume mental energy but don't actually improve your life. Social media validation, comparing yourself to others, wanting things to be different than they are, replaying past conversations, worrying about what people think. What if you put half your daily energy into not engaging with these patterns, into abstaining from the mental habits that drain you? The Talmud reveals something profound about how life actually works. God tests everyone, one with wealth, another with poverty. A rich man is tested in whether he would extend an arm of support to those who need it. A poor man in whether he would bear all his sufferings without discontent and with obedience. This reframes everything. Your circumstances aren't random. They're customized tests of your character. If you have wealth, your test is generosity. If you have poverty, your test is contentment. If you have success, your test is humility. If you have failure, your test is perseverance. But here's the key. Every test requires abstention. The wealthy person must abstain from greed. The poor person must abstain from bitterness. The successful person must abstain from arrogance. The struggling person must abstain from despair. The test isn't what happens to you. It's what you choose not to do in response. Buddhist wisdom gives us a beautiful metaphor. I will call the right groom he who can stop his rage, which goes as fast as the fastest chariot. Other people have no power. They just hold the reins. Most people think they're driving their life, but they're actually just holding the reins while their emotions drive them wherever they want to go. Rage takes you down one path, fear down another, envy, lust, pride. Each emotion has its own destination, and none of them are where you actually want to go. The right groom, the person who truly has power, can stop the chariot. They can abstain from following every emotional impulse. They can say, "No, we're not going there," when anger tries to drive them toward destructive words or actions. Here's the final insight. No matter how many times you aim to achieve victory over your passions, do not give up. Every effort weakens the power of passion, and makes it easier to gain victory over it. This isn't about perfection. You're going to fail at abstention sometimes. You'll give in to impulses you meant to resist. You'll chase empty wishes you know better than to pursue. But every time you practice abstention, every time you choose not to engage with a destructive pattern, you weaken its power over you. Each no makes the next no easier. So here's your challenge. Pick one thing to abstain from this week. Not forever, just this week. One empty wish, one destructive habit, one energy drain. Notice what happens when you put your energy into not doing something instead of always trying to do more. Remember, true power isn't controlling everything around you. It's controlling what you choose not to engage with. Master abstention. Master yourself. If this made you pause, imagine what abstention could unlock with practice. I share timeless insights like this every week to help you master your mind, your energy, and your inner world. Subscribe and walk the path of self-mastery with me.